So hey guys, I'm going to be showing you how I got this golden brown eyes look with a nude lip. Now I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, the regular one in 360, and I'm mixing that in with my Lancome Generifique Youth Activating Concentrating Serum. And I've been doing that a lot lately with not just this foundation but other foundations because it is getting warmer out and I like how it feels like nothing's on my face. And also, while I'm wearing makeup, my face is also getting treated too at the same time. So I'm just buffing that in with my e.l.f. powder brush, which I've raved about this brush in my monthly favorites. So go check out that video. So I'm buffing it in and I'm making sure to get even under my chin this time. And now I'm setting that in with my NYX matte bronzer. And I use this to set my foundations when it's getting warmer out and my skin's getting darker, but during the winter time I use it as a bronzer. So I went and I did my eyebrows off camera. Now I'm going in with that same NYX bronzer and I'm using that as my transition color for my lids, and I'm just buffing that in really well into my crease. And I was buffing that in with my MAC 218 brush, I believe. Now I'm going in with this gold color from my Profusion palette, and I'm putting that on my lids, and I'm just working that onto my lids. Now I'm going in with this, actually no, now I'm blending out, and now I'm going in with this darker golden brown eyeshadow at the V of my crease. I'm laying that down so that I can blend in the darker color to that. It's always good to not start with a darker color for your eyeshadow. You have to start with a lighter color, then blend in the darker color so it actually blends well. And now I'm going in with that darker color and just going to intensify my eye look. And I'm bringing that into the gold shade to just get that to blend really well together. And I'm blending that in with the transition color and everything just so it looks good and all blended. So now I'm going to go for my brow highlight. And I'm taking this light color in my Profusion palette, in my MAC Studio palette. And I'm just highlighting my brow bone to tie the whole eye look together. And now that I've done that, I'm blending it out with my finger. And I'm going to go in with my Wet n Wild liquid eyeliner. And I'll be making the slightest wing ever, just so I don't disturb the look of the eyeshadow. And it also is quite a long wing as well. But it is pretty thin. And now I'm going to mess up this eye, as you just seen me do right there, but I fix it, so it's okay. So yeah, I'm just fixing the mistake that I did, and yeah. So now I'm going in with my NYX Full Coverage Concealer in Nutmeg, and I'm using that to highlight. And I'm just going my chin, my cheekbones, my nose, my cupid's bow, and my forehead. And I'm also going to go in with my CoverGirl bronzer in Sunkissed. And I've really been loving this combination for a highlight. Especially since it's getting warmer out, my highlight really pops. I feel like this works really well for me. The NYX adds a full coverage, and it's easy to blend the CoverGirl with it on top of the NYX. So I'm just going back in with my e.l.f. powder brush and just blending that all in. That way it can easily blend with my foundation and it doesn't look too light. But also brings out my features at the same time. So I'm just making sure that's all blended in and everything. And now I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder in 360. And I'm setting that just so I don't get really oily in those spots. And I'm going in with my NYX HD translucent pressed powder and also setting those areas again just to make sure that I don't get oily. And I'm also going under where I'm going to contour just so my contour will stand out really well. So now I'm going in to bronze with my CoverGirl Ebony Bronze from the Queen Collection. I love this bronzer. It's just life. Like, I always use this bronzer. So I'm just going around the perimeter of my face and bronzing that up, and you can already tell that my skin is looking warmer. And now I'm going in with the Black Radiance pressed powder in Mahogany and contouring for my life. I'm contouring my nose. And now I'm going on my cheekbones. And I love that this doesn't come ashy. It's like a warm contour, but not as warm as the bronzer, so you can still tell the difference between the bronzer and the contour. And I'm blending that in with my Opulent powder brush just to make sure that everything flows correctly, everything looks okay, and you can't tell when my contour ends and when my highlight begins. So it just all looks uniformed. I'm also going with that brush to blend out my contour. I feel like that makes it more blended out so it doesn't look like I have two lines on my nose. It makes it look more uniformed, and the brush is really good at blending out compared to like when I use a smaller brush on my nose. So now I'm going to go in with this NYX blush. I don't remember the name, but I will leave it in the description box down below. And I'm pressing it in, but I'm not putting that much blush in there because I still want to look like I have blush, but I don't want to look rosy cheeked. So I like how that looks. Now I'm going in with these two, with one e.l.f. highlighter and the other one is an eyeshadow. And I'm going to give me that glow. So I'm going in with the first actual highlighter and all the places that I want to highlight. And then I'm going to go in with the eyeshadow. And I'm putting it in my inner tear ducts as well. And just blending that using the Opulent brush again. Just so everything looks uniformed. So now I'm going to go in with my lips, and I'm using this Wet n Wild. I believe it's a eyeliner, but I use it as a lip pencil. And then I'm going in with this Milani Natural and Chic Statement lipstick. And I'm going to blend those together. And I love the way how the lip liner pairs with the lipstick. I'm just going in with the lip liner again just to make sure that it looks alright. And I forgot to put on mascara, which is what I usually do. And I'm going in, I'm coating my lashes with this Lancome mascara. And this mascara, like, it's up there. It's really good at making my lashes look like I have falsies on, or just look really long, but in a natural way, not too exaggerated. It doesn't clump too, like it just uses the minimum amount of product. So I hope you enjoyed this.